guys, Nick Peternell here. We're gonna jam some Ascendancy combo. This deck's come a long way. Hopefully we can get some sweet run our opponent out of the park on turn 3. Which we do have two. Well, we have 3 of the turn 3 pieces. So yeah, this hand's pretty gassy. It's got the backup man guy. We're definitely keeping it. It's got an Ascendancy. It's got the goods. Yeah, I'm on the play. Been losing die rolls so much, I just don't even think you can win these things. Oh man, get your turn 3 kill on. Tranquil Quote. That's not gonna stop it. Does it matter? Yeah, it does. I don't have red. So yeah, it's gotta be Rattle Claw Mystic. Yeah, you did. White, blue, red, get that Ascendancy in play. We're gonna Briber's Purse. And loot. Need the second copy. Blue, retraction. That's really what we're looking for at this point. I need an untapped land, pretty much. I can twin flame and start going off like that. So this version isn't playing the four artifacts. It's only playing 2. This is pretty rare. Alright, now got the Twin Flame. Gonna get that going. We didn't actually affect it. We don't need that anymore. Just gotta cast this a bunch. Hopefully he just scoops. Well, actually, I don't need to do it that much. I can just cast the Retraction Helix. Oops, not yet. Cool, and he scooped. And yeah, that hand is pretty deep. I doubt it. I mean, statistically speaking, that's probably like once every 100 games, maybe. Alright, so I didn't really see much of his deck. He didn't give me the opportunity. Some Nyx Fleece Rams, a Tranquil Cove, not Clove. I think he's probably on some sort of a control. Possibly just blue-white, maybe Esper. I didn't see any black. It makes me kind of worried. I don't know. I mean, no other deck would be leading with a turn 2 freaking Nyx Fleece Ram, so I'm going to bring in this one like he's control and hope to not get punished for that. Against control, I really want to take out the tormenting. The games are going to go a little bit longer, and so I would like to focus a little more on card selection. I'll take out one of the Tygam schemings because I also um, I need to be able to take out spells that don't draw me cards for the Swan Song. So like I would never take out Dragon Claw or Dragon Mantle for Swan Song. I can take out a Retraction Helix. He doesn't have a lot of permanents. I don't need to really bounce very many of those. And since we're on the draw, I can take out a land. This is one of the few decks where I think that it's okay to do it, and especially against control where the games might go a little bit longer. I'm just gonna take out a basic forest, and we're gonna run this. All right, so yeah, this hand's pretty good too. It's pretty gassy. Good deal. Swan Song is gonna counter an end hostility all day. I'm really hesitant to keep another mana guy on top. I think that just the Sylvan Caryatid's gonna be fine. I mean, I don't think he's probably not playing Nullify or counter my turn 2 mana guy, so it's likely gonna resolve. Jam old Sylvan Caryatid out there. The next turn I'll play another Sylvan Caryatid. There's a good chance that this gets dissolved, and I guess that's really what I want. Another mana guy. I'd probably just Swan Song it, honestly, because, well, it's tough. Maybe I should get some more information off the top of my deck first. Swan Song, yeah, that's pretty huge. That means that I can counter this, protect my guy, and then counter another spell. Okay, and then he doesn't even have it. I guess keeping the is kind of loose in that respect, and that might have been a reason to see if the Sylvan Caryatid resolve first. So at this point, I just want to be sure that I can go off. I don't think there's any need to rush it. There's a good, like, if I ran an Ascendancy out right now, it would just get blown up or countered, and I can wait until I am confident I can go off. So the turn 4 kill really isn't necessary. I don't think he would let me have it, and I'd be really relying off the top of my deck to try and get me a Dragon Mantle off like an Ascendancy loot, which I don't think that's the way this game plays out. I think it's pretty likely that he thinks End Hostilities works here, if you go that route, or possibly just holds up for Dissolve again and lets me just draw cards and assemble the combo. Yeah, I think he knows it too. That's why he's hesitating. Womp womp. So now I'm free to try to go off. If I draw a non-creature spell this turn, I'm gonna go for it. Jeez. I mean, it's not like I'm under a lot of pressure from the stupid bird. I could theoretically wait another turn. I'd like to know what the probability of me actually successfully going off are. I think that I should run the Ascendancy out. Oh man. You know, I think I could rebuild pretty well from this board state if I just get the Ascendancy out there. So we're gonna try that. Maybe he just scoops to it, who knows. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I got nothing. And he does not want to see me go. A little a single Dragon Mantle or Bribers first in the top 30. So yeah, there we go. Let's try to get another one in. So here we are, round 2. Comboing people off. Got another good one here. I'm going to keep that. Lead with 10. It's normally correct. It's the turn 3 kill, so you have blue, white, and red. Blue-black control, maybe some bug, maybe, I don't know. This could mean a million things. None of them are that scary. So we're just going to get a Sylvan Caryatid out there. From this spot, it's really hard for us to lose. If he is blue-black control, then he's already missed being able to interact with the most important part of our deck, which is there's a chance that I guess they run Disdainful Stroke at 2. Probably safe to run my second Caryatid out there, but there's a good chance that nothing else is resolving for the rest of the game necessarily. So I think I'm going to get another Caryatid out there, and this just makes his removal completely useless. And he'll be almost primarily on Perilous Wall to actually do anything. And because he can't ever tap out for it. That's fine. Or you're out. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. That and an Ascendancy. Yeah, he's just going to keep up Dissolve here. Which means that I'm going to spells this turn. We're going to start off with a Commune with the Gods. And I don't know if he counters this. He probably won't, just because it's theoretical that I have Ascendancy in my hand. Because all my win conditions. Here is that stuff like this is just bound to happen. I guess at this point we just gonna morph a Rattleclaw Mystic. My life total doesn't matter. I don't care about keeping my really. And he'll probably kill it because it's an efficient use of it. That's fine. We're just going tit for tat right now. Fortunately, the Ness is in the graveyard, which means that I can't just go off with Sylvan Caryatid. It would mean that I would need to hint that up for like an Ashiok or something, which he's not going to do. I mean, I think the decks have gotten away from tapping out, period. So I'm just going to jam a Kiyora's Follower. I'm actually not as favored as I thought I was from this point. I have no way to like beat down from here. It's probably a pretty awful matchup, to be honest. I don't know if he lets this resolve. I mean, if he has like 4 counters. My best path to victory from this spot is, now that I have 7 mana, to just go 2 Ascendancies. He's going to kill my guy again, that's fine. I don't really care. I'm dead. Eventually I'll find a Twin Flame once I get the combo rolling. I really just need a second Ascendancy to fight through a counterspell. Chance he has double Dissolve in his hand. And I'm just going to have to try to overload. I mean, if he tries to activate Perilous Vault or something like that, I could theoretically. So this is really the only window I'm gonna have. He only has two blue sources or three blue sources, which means that he can't have double Resolve this turn. And it has to be Ascendancy right now, or he can't win. Yeah, from this point, he's just gonna have removal spells and counter spells for pretty much anything I try to do. So go for Dragon Mantle here, but I don't think all 4 Dragon Mantles, huh? Yahtzee. Tormenting Voice is pretty bad here. Definitely don't think I have anything worth discarding. I haven't been Thoughtseized or anything yet. Well, it gives you another opportunity to try to find Ascendancy, and I have more mana in play now. Or no, I have the same amount of mana, but it's feasible. I mean, he's giving me a lot of redraws. I guess this might work. I don't know. We'll just have to jam it out there and see what happens. So we're gonna pitch that. Gross. So I'm gonna try to. He's gonna let that happen though. If I try to Retraction Helix a Perilous Wall back to his hand, then let's say whatever. I'll play it next turn. And so yeah, our win from here is just it's not happening. So yeah, I guess we'll try this. Maybe he counters it, but if he knows what he's doing, he won't. Wow, okay. That's fine. That gives us a huge, huge, huge window to try to do this. I mean, I'm decently lucky, but Li Shi Tian is my spirit animal right now, and I'm really feeling it. So we're gonna get this done, boys. Let's see it. Yeah, I don't know why he would counter anything not named Ascendancy here. Dig through time. Alright, well, we get a redraw. Another redraw. Really need a dig through time here. So we're gonna add mana first in response to the untap. And womp womp. Well, that's pretty much game. I'm just gonna scoot to that. Like, there's no world where I go off at this point. And let's see what we would have drawn. Oh man, there it was. Hero trap. Nah, guess not. There it is. Well, all right. Don't die. Okay. Got to the sideboard. Swan songs are pretty decent. I mean, I think post board this matchup is just god awful. Probably gonna keep Tygam scheming, and I want to be able to hide combo pieces. I'm gonna take out a Briber's Purse. I don't think having 2 of them is gonna be relevant here. I'm not trying to turn 3 him. think I'll cut a guy. He's gonna kill everything not named Sylvan Caryatid, so. And I think I can cut it. No, I don't really want to cut a land. I don't know what this last cut's supposed to be. Maybe I don't bring in restock. Yeah, that seems decent. Like, he's going to get to a point where he has a Perilous Vault in play, and nothing I do matters anymore. So I have to get all my actions under a Perilous Vault, pretty much. So yeah, we'll try to go first, and this hand's got some good stuff going for it. I mean, I think that I really need to find a Sylvan Caryatid off this for my land, or potentially find an untapped. But I don't think anything really survives. The best opportunity to get in here is if he has 2 untapped mana sources and can't like Bioblight my Renathon Mystic for some reason. Start choosing to potentially protect the combo long enough to go off. That's probably my best chance here. The other option just being that there's yeah, I don't think there's any way I can't go off next turn. Yeah, if he doesn't, now we're in the clear. Kind of. I mean, we have a shot, which is really good against this deck. I'd say that the expected win rate is probably in the 20s. They're just everything that kills them. They are counter spells, they are removal, they are just gross. You can get some more blue sources in play, so I can. Alright, well there's the man. Himself, herself, tree self. Hopefully that gets us the distance. Double Swan Song, so I'm gonna get in some damage here. There are really weird game states with this deck where you have like a Dragon Mantle on something and you just randomly get in 7 points of damage when okay. I can cast Caryatid and leave up 2 blue sources. I think he lets this resolve. He might not though. Yeah, that's expected. So we're gonna Swan Song. So yeah, next turn we can go off with protection, which is always yeah, but that's not gonna cut it. You know, and I'm really surprised that this game had perfectly for this to work. Let's make sure we do this in the most efficient manner possible. So we'll go white, red, blue. This way I can keep up Swan Song and Retraction Helix. That works. Sorry, bud. 2 counter spells isn't enough to kill this deck sometimes. Watch me misclick here and loot away my Dragon Mantle. Let's go red, red. I hate having these birds. Guess. Want to make one copy? Red. Ignoring the loot trigger. Communicate the gods, don't really care. It's not really a relevant spell. Nothing. In real life, it's so much easier. You can just say like, "Hey, I'm gonna draw my whole deck." Just do that. Here, they want you to go through everything. It's just mind-bogglingly boring. I really wish. I mean, I don't think there's really a good way to do it, but I really wish Magic Online would come up with something so like people don't have to watch me do this. You know, like once you've demonstrated a loop, you can just, skip right to the good stuff when my guys are 60-60s. Yeah, and luckily my opponent does. I think he knows that this matchup is unbelievably good for him and just kind of wants to get on with it. Let's see, for game 3, I don't know if there's really anything I want to change. I almost wish I had more counter spells in my deck. It would be good. I just don't think there's a damn thing I'm doing about it. Just kind of have to jam and hope it works. It's definitely as you expect. Tons of blue-black control. Luckily, it did horribly on camera. People might not play it just because it wasn't very impressive. Probably takes the Nissa here, which I think is wrong. I have a ton of other win conditions in this deck. Yep, taking the Created is 100% the correct play. Yeah, turn on Thoughtseize. I think he's got absolutely devastating it is for me to cast a turn 2 Sylvan Caryatid. Yeah, game 1 I think I had a pretty decent chance. Man, yeah, I guess I cast the Rattleclaw Mystic and he kills it, and that's all she wrote. Problem with this deck is that it doesn't go well late at all. Like, he's stuck on this land here forever and not draw another spell, and he'll just dissolve everything at his leisure. Have to win the game from this point. Luckily, he doesn't have a second blue source, so it gives me a tiny window. I'm just going to have to settle for Commune with the Gods. I've been thinking about ways to make this deck a little more explosive, and I think that if you played maybe Elvish Mystic... Oh, God, that was disgusting. Discard a card. You played Karametra's Favor, which you enchant a creature and it makes them a Sylvan Caryatid pretty much. You could potentially be a turn faster. And I don't mean that like turn 3 to turn 2, but I think your turn 4 kills would be a lot more consistent. I think that you could put a lot more, it's pressure because you have mana guys instead of damage, but your opponent probably understands that if they don't kill your mana guys, there's a good chance that you just go off out of nowhere, and every single time they tap out, it's just pretty much the end of the world for them. I think that my best course of winning this game is to sneak Nissa through his... he didn't hit his land draw, and he doesn't have a land, so yeah, I think that's pretty key here. He's got the Radiant Fountain tech. I really like that. Except for it's not an island, so his defaults don't work. Oh, the way it did. He probably has a negate for this Jeskai Ascendancy, and there's like a small chance I could go off this turn, and I don't think that happens. But if he is only on the dissolve plan, then it lets me sneak this Jeskai Ascendancy into play, which I think is worth it. Yeah, I could be wrong, and he probably has negates, so we'll just have to see. His draw just could be which is fine. I mean, I don't think that I can expect the first Ascendancy to resolve. That's just not, it's not realistic. I guess maybe I just Dragon Mantle here and look for a land potentially. Sorry. So got another turn without dissolve mana up. I don't think Perilous Vault hits the lands that are animated by Nissa Worldwaker. He probably has downfalls and stuff, but I think that's I might have an opportunity there. And I would wait another turn. No, I wouldn't. No, I'd have to jam it this turn. But I'd probably jam it and then hope to resolve an Ascendancy later. He's in the tank on this. I don't know if maybe he has a Thoughtseize. No, I guess not. I mean, obviously do our land for the turn, so. I guess we just jam more Dragon Mantle. This seems like they're free. Now, if I can draw a Swan Song at some point, I might be able to sneak a Nissa past his setup over there. There's the next Ascendancy. I can't go off without a Twin Flame, but when you have a bunch of red sources and blue sources, you can fib your way, into one and try to do it that way. The other alternative is that I just use it as a value play and try to find a dig through time, which would let me go search for another Caryatid and do all that. He's not going to give me that opportunity though, so I think next turn, yeah, that's pretty brutal. Yeah, now he has exactly what he needs. I see a scenario that's good for me here, though. Well, no, he won't tap out for Perilous Vault next turn, I don't think, unless. And I showed him Twin Flame, so he'll probably play around it. But if he doesn't, then I could resolve Ascendancy and start going off. If he tried to play Perilous Vault, I think that his most likely course of action here is to just get a land and maybe a counterspell. Yeah, or Thoughtseize. That's really good too, actually. This is kind of tricky. I mean, he obviously takes the Nissa here, but does he play a Perilous Vault? To see if... Okay, he wants a Retraction Helix. Oh, Oh man, you're just dead. And here's one of the things, like, people don't know how to play around decks like this. They don't understand the key pieces. Even after the Pro Tour, I think a lot of the people watching it didn't pay attention to how the deck works because showed Infinite Loop and just kind of called it a day. And so he definitely opened up the door here. What if he just rage quits to the Ascendancy because he let me resolve that? Maybe he doesn't even have another dissolve in his hand. That's definitely possible. Probably also knows that there's just not a very good he's likelihood of me going off here. Actually, I'm gonna play the Dragon Mantle first because I can draw off of it and potentially have some fodder. I guess start looting either way. So I think in order to win here, I would need to find dig through time, and this doesn't matter anymore. Oh no! Oh jeez. And I still have another Twin Flame in my deck. This is kind of harrowing, but I should be able to do it. Oh gosh, that was a top deck. Because I'm gonna have to find another mana guy and another. Oh no, this is infinite card draw, so that won't be an issue. We'll go Action Helix on. Oh wait, let's see. Yeah. We'll do it that way for red. We're gonna bounce one of these. Eventually, we're gonna find another Twin Flame. I'm also gonna need to find infinite mana first before I do that. So I got 9 minutes. This could take. I haven't played a land this turn. That actually makes it a lot easier to do this. He's got to be kicking himself in the butt right now for letting these spells resolve. That doesn't. Well, that might help. That lets us go infinite with mana. Yeah, I could do it that way. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, once I start making a ton of mana, I just need to make white, blue, and then an extra red. Red, bounce. It's interesting the scenarios you get into online. Because in real life, obviously, you would just go off. But online, it's like, what's the most efficient way I can not sit here for the next 10 minutes trying to do this crap? Okay, so we're untapped. We could draw a card. Don't really care about drawing a card. And we'll draw for Dragon Mantle. At this point, I'm just going to go red, blue, and dig through time. Whatever, it's not gonna, I mean, that's technically incorrect. It's just the worst part of being incorrect. Alright, so make some mana. doing the Nissa win condition online is the worst thing ever, so I'm actually kind of glad that that I don't have to do that this game because it's already in my graveyard. Ooh. And we're just looking for a Briber's Purse here. Didn't find it, but it doesn't matter. I do need this Rattleclaw Mystic though, because it is going to let me. Rattleclaw Mystic. The nice part about the old Burning Anger win condition was that I didn't have to sit here and try to do it this way. It's kind of like and yeah, that Commune with the Gods is never getting cast because it's probably just going to end up milling over my Briber's Purse, and then I can never make infinite mana, and then I cry. So just get there with what's their sideboard up next one? I wouldn't have ever done that though. That would be bad. Twin Flame's insane in this matchup. So red. Bounce. I don't know why it's gonna sit here and watch me dirtle around. Most people are just polite enough to scoop to this. I mean, maybe he just thinks that I don't have the win condition in my deck, or that because my Nissa's in the graveyard I can't win from here, but that's definitely not the case. So, we're going to loot. It's also really slow because I'm talking and trying to... I'll try to speed it up here, but don't want to do it that way. Go green so that I can get both of these mana guys onto the battlefield. There's our gas. Still need to find my Briber's Purse though. I don't have to, but it would make my life a lot easier if I did. So, cast with one of my excess. Cast again with the red. And now I can strive. I should probably just make mana real quick and do it that way. And this is really good for you guys to see if you're still watching me. This is like one of the really convoluted ways to win this game. Is to just make copies of your guys with Twin Flames. And so now we're just resolving stuff. Make red, untap, get my and so what I'm going to do here is dig through time, and then try to find my didn't get it, but second register Ascendancy means that I can something, thinking about something, thinking about how dead he is. I could be making a lot more mana. These Rattleclaw Mystics have haste, but I don't need it. I just need to here for a little bit more. And I should probably get this next Ascendancy in play as well. Blue, red, white. Maybe he thinks that I can't kill him in these next 2 minutes. That would be wrong. He is definitely dying in the next 2 minutes. No chat. He's just, being salty. Maybe. So I will say that the draws for this particular game, or this particular match, are actually were extremely good. I don't think that it's reasonable to expect that out of your average draw, to have, potential for a turn 4 win pretty much every single game. Let's see, so I can cast this. And hopefully the lag doesn't get me. All right, man. Just let it happen. So we got 16, so I just need to cast one more spell, and the game's over. So I'll just cast this Retraction Relax. I'm not even going to bother messing around with the Dragon Mantle. It might be giving me a little bit of time just to, maybe not pay attention and burn a few seconds here or there. I've always thought that, they're out to get me. They're not gonna let me finish the game with 2 minutes left. They're gonna try to get me to timeout. Because you could sit here for 5 minutes and just, hope that I go take a poop or something and then come back and, oh, I timed out. That's not going to happen, buddy. Or maybe I just timed out and I don't actually have internet connection. Seems possible. I'm going to go check my my main window here and whatever. So that's counting down. Let's see if I can go to trades. It appears that everything's working and the guy's just chilling there. I mean, I could understand if he's a little bit tilted. Like, a lot of people that are newer to Standard won't have ever played against a combo deck. It's been a while since Twin was around. And I've gotten a lot of hate trying to play this. People just think it's so boring, and it is basically solitaire. But I think that if you've been around for a couple of years, you know how awesome it is to have this deck back. Okay, there we go. You got me to burn 2 seconds. It seems methodical, like he's waiting 2 minutes between each interval. Like he's got the science down. He's done studies on how long he needs to wait in between letting my triggers resolve for me to go take a crap or something. I'd do that too if I didn't want to do anything after this. Which this guy clearly doesn't. Alright, cool. So, 11s, and I'll just kill him. Oh, gosh. But, you know, it's super slow. That's just one of the things. Okay. Get big. Yeah, I can't see any reason for him doing this other than trying to get me to time out here. I mean, my connection's pretty slow right now too. I think that's just, you know, streaming V4 can sometimes do that to you. Especially, you know, now I have a bunch of permanents on the board. It's probably super confused. And yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to click through all these. You know, like close my Google out. I need to make sure that I have max available connection for this. I'm sure you guys have stopped watching by now because it's just ridiculous. But if you haven't, thanks for sticking with me. Just his payback, I guess, for making him sit there for 10 minutes. And this goes back to wanting just some sort of system to make this a little more smooth. Because combo is always going to be around in Magic. I mean, designing sets without any kind of combo in it is very difficult. Even something as simple as, you know, looking over Horizon Chimera, Fathom Mage, Archangel Athune, you know, like that combo wasn't very good, but it's always going to be around. Like, who knows, maybe that combo is good for the right meta. And so, like, it would behoove them to maybe do that with this client. You could even make it like combo. It just flashes fireworks on the screen. It's super cool. Or we could just sit here playing solitaire for 10 minutes. That's cool too. Waiting for our opponent to try to make me time out. I mean, this is just a two-man too. It's not like we're playing it daily. It took like 6 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds, 18 seconds, maybe 10 seconds to do combat. I guess once I attack with my guys, I can just F6 and he'll lose at that point. Man, I want to say something. I'm on feed though. Don't do this at home, kids. It's really annoying and unsportsmanlike. He's trying to just get a win for me timing out. It has nothing to do with the match. It has nothing to do with anything other than sometimes Magic Online is a little slow. So just need to have my cursor right here and wait for him to let me resolve this trigger. Yeah, it's not even close. Ooh, I accidentally pressed F2 there. Hopefully it doesn't register that and just skip me right through combat. It's getting so friggin' laggy that there's a chance. I mean, you guys at home know that I won this game very clearly and obviously, so. It's unfortunate. This is my first recording, first feed, first product to give to you guys, and it's some guy doing this to me, but, you know, it is what it is. You run into these kind of people in real life, and if it's not trying to time you out, it's trying to scum you, it's trying to cheat you, it's trying to something. I bet this guy's a real doll in real life. What? I don't get it. Why does this parallel? Why is that exiled? Is there some sort of bug or something with that? Yeah, if that is a bug and it like lets him exile my stuff without paying any mana, then I will not play Magic Online until that is fixed. 'Cause that's some Spire Spine level buggery right there. What is going on? All right, I'm gonna get this off feed so I can give him a piece of my mind. Thanks for sticking with me if you did. I probably wouldn't have, but I apologize for that, and hope you guys I hope you guys learned a little bit about the deck, about the Twin Flame win condition, about how explosive it can be and resilient, and sometimes you just get the right hands. Thanks for watching.